But I would like to bring in Professor Dyson. Professor Dyson, what was your reaction to what I just said about this persistent opposition?
Well, look, one of the recipients of the Presidential Gold Medal today, a medal of, I think it's a Medal of Freedom, that was Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey caused quite a stir in England when she indicated to the BBC that a great deal of the opposition to Barack Obama in America is something that most Americans would never admit and never speak about, but which was true. And what was that? Oprah Winfrey, not Angela Davis, Oprah Winfrey, not James Baldwin. Oprah Winfrey said the bulk of the opposition to the President of the United States of America has to do with a singular fact that he's an African-American man. All of the other justifications that have been adduced to support him...
10 minutes to get to the race issue. That's why, clearly, that's why Republicans
Sir, I didn't interrupt you on your when you were offering bromides.
Well, I didn't accuse anybody of being
I did not interrupt you. Racist. Don't interrupt me. Don't deploy the very principles of white privilege to silence a black man on the panel because you don't want to talk about race. All right, so be quiet. So what I'm saying to you, sir, is that I'm suggesting...
Are you going to call him out for that? Are you going to allow him to accuse me?
Please.
He doesn't have to call me out. I'm a grown man. What I'm saying to you, sir,
I think he's the host of the show the last time I checked.
Is that the vitriol
you can't even talk about politics without bringing up race, can you? You have no policy solutions. You can't talk about policy. The only thing you know how to talk about is race.
One moment, please.
Everything is race.
Please, Matt.
Can you talk about health care or Obamacare?
And your condescension and your attempt to silence me.
Professor, Please, Matt, allow Professor Dyson to speak.
I will please Matt. What about please Professor, who can't talk about anything other than race?
But please,
we're talking about Obamacare, immigration reform, something else.
Matt, I'm asking you to give him the courtesy of allowing to express his point. You may dispute it. Please allow him to speak.
What I was saying, I was quoting Oprah Winfrey, by the way.
Yes.
I was quoting what Oprah Winfrey said. I didn't say that. Oprah Winfrey said that. So what I'm suggesting to you is that and there are many things we can talk about in regard to the opposition to Mr. Obama, President Obama. Fierce ideological debates. Caught up in the failure of the White House to roll out the health care plan in a way that seemed to be in the 21st century. The inability to get the technical questions together. But the broader issue here is of a couple of matters. First of all, that most Americans, as our colleague Ms. Ball has indicated, want to have health care. They don't want to repeal it. They want to fix it. As Bill Clinton said, mend it, don't end it about affirmative action. Number two, the vast majority of Republicans are mindless and incapable of articulating a solid, serious intellectual conception or a political fix or remedy to the problem we have here. Thirdly, what people like our disputed colleague here on the right fail to acknowledge is that race plays a role in contaminating the entire process.
This is a joke.
Professor Dyson and
what's happening right here. No, come on. You can't even talk about anything without injecting race into it.
I'm talking about you without talking about race. Ignorance has no color.
Matt Lewis and Professor Dyson and Crystal Ball, we will discuss these issues again. I began by discussing obstructionism. Thank you for all of your contributions, and we'll continue this conversation on another occasion.